What's good, y'all? We back. Got a special guest for you here today. We got the Cuzzo Sully Bow up in here.
My God, Sally Bo in this room.
Let's go,
Welcome to
bro. You
room
know what
service,
time it
bro.
is.
Welcome to
They
room service.
National Tight End Day yesterday, so I'm rocking the 85. So
Yeah,
let's get it cracking today.
yeah. Let's get it cracking.
Okay. Well, I had to just bring all y'all here today because we got to talk about these Niners. We got to talk about everything that happened yesterday, basically the state of the franchise. How y'all feeling just in general about each part, down from the coaching to the quarterbacks to the running backs to the defense, all of it. We got Papa J Rock here with us. He gonna give his insight. Of course, I'm gonna give mine. Of course, we gotta let our special guest, say how you feel.
On
So we're gonna
everything.
get right
All right.
into it. So first off, we're gonna talk about Christian McCaffrey. Let's just bring that up first. It was his first game.
Yes, sir.
How do y'all think it went? I'm gonna ask you first, Solo, as a guest. How you think it went?
Thank you for that. I liked how he ran the ball. He did what he was asked of. So I can't say that it was a perfect game plan. He only been there 2-3 days. For what they asked him to do, he did his job. They wanted to run dives all game. I mean, he ran them. He ran pretty good. I see
I
38
mean,
yards on 8 carries is not the best, but he did what he was asked. So for getting there 2-3 days ago, he looked like, okay, I'm not mad. We gave up what we gave up. Like he looked like, all right, I could see that he's gonna be a factor in our team, in our offense.
and to piggyback off of
What
what
you think?
Solomon just said, you're right. He only had 8 carries and 38 yards. And that's productive. I mean, our starting running back right now, Green, only has 7 carries. So 8 carries for 38 yards in the first game. And he had some nice plays out there too. Christian McCaffrey was looking real effective in the Niner uniform. So it's gonna be a scary sight to see, and it's already scary. We might have lost. We might have played not so good as a team, but
That was
we,
trash.
we was playing the Chiefs. So it's not an excuse, but still, like I'll give if it is an excuse, that's one. So I'll give it to him. But Christian McCaffrey, he played a good game though. He played a good game.
Okay. All right. Well, that's how I feel. Christian McCaffrey, yes, he did a good job off the limited carries he had. I mean, the guy was only on our team for 2 days.
Exactly.
So what it does is it just shows his work ethic, how smart he is, being able to be plugged in and played in any type of facet.
Yes, sir.
Most time when players come to a new team, bro, they don't be playing like on a day or two. It's like the next week.
And they don't
McCaffrey,
even.
like, shoot,
And,
I
and
got
they
2
still
days.
don't be effective. They still don't be as effective as Christian McCaffrey was yesterday. I mean, he didn't go for 10 rushing attempts and 100 yards, but still, like, if you watch the game, Christian McCaffrey was looking dangerous out there. He was looking
Each
dangerous.
time he touched the ball, it was like,
he happy.
uh-oh, So that is one positive to take from it because it wasn't many at all. But I just praise his work ethic, how he came ready to play. He went through his whole pregame rituals and everything. He took it very serious, and I'm super excited still to have him a part of our team. But
Indeed.
then to me, he did better. Like Jeff Wilson, like that's our backup running back right now because we're missing Elijah Mitchell. But even when they all come back, ain't none of them Christian McCaffrey. So the more he get into the offense, the better I just see everything turning out. Everything. So I'm proud of that. But next, let's talk difference of first half and second half on the defense. Let's talk about that. All right. So first half, it started out pretty well. We were up 10-0. I was actually feeling pretty confident, but you can never be too confident against the Chiefs. It's no matter what the lead is. You just can't. We didn't see too much. We just seen way too much from Patrick Mahomes and those guys. But what I saw was them using our defense against us. They was using our aggressiveness against us. So as much as we love Nick Bosa, they used them against us. He was actually confused multiple times. They ran them quick end rounds. I was talking to you, Solo, earlier. We was talking about these end rounds. They was running them quick, them little jet sweeps, all the stuff that we used to do.
Yes,
but what happened? We don't do that no more. So now, hey, they did it, and what happened? Boom, right around Bosa. Them third down screens and everything. They did it. They used our aggressiveness, and boom, got right behind us take off.
And the thing is with that right there, Nick Bosa is the anchor of our defense. So in order for you to get around Nick Bosa, you got to go around him. So them trick plays was the only way you're gonna get because you try to run at him, it's a wrap. But we can't rely on Nick Bosa only. Like our cornerbacks, they gotta step up, man. Like we as the Niners, we a tackling team. But when it comes to coverage, we be blowing coverages, man. Like I don't understand why we get beat the way we do. I know we don't have like a premier cornerback.
We do now.
Jimmy Ward,
Charvarius Ward.
Charvarius Ward.
Yeah, and he came from the Chiefs.
Oh well, but still.
No, but okay. So the thing with that,
we can't wait for that.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Solo.
Thank you, Solomon.
We cannot wait for the corners to be making plays to tackle. Once the corners is making tackles, that shows that we aren't playing good. If your corners and safeties are constantly making tackles, that's the linebacker's job. The D-line is supposed to let the linebackers flow. Nick Bosa is running way too far upfield. He's taking his own self out the play. He turned around and looked like he's trying to make it seem like he was facing them. Bro was gone, bro. You ran all the way upfield, and they ran it right by you.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though.
And
that's fundamentally sound football. We're not trying to. We know how good Nick Bosa is, but fundamentally, you know you're not supposed to just run all the way upfield.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We can run all those trick plays because we don't need to guard you. You're gonna run yourself out to play.
All right. Well, this is what I got to say. The reason why our cornerbacks didn't get a chance to do as good as they normally would do, because this season they have been pretty much locking down. Barring injury, they was the best in the league before the injury started happening. But the difference is we were getting pressure. Our defense, we get pressure from the D line.
Yeah,
so once the D line gets pressure, they don't have that much time to throw. Yeah. We are a press coverage team now.
Exactly.
They do that. Boom, we there for picks, quick hits. Boom, boom. Everything's like, oh my gosh, the Niners are everywhere.
And we still be dropping interceptions. That's the crazy part. We would have way more. If our quarterbacks could really cover and have hands, you know how many turnovers we would have? Oh my goodness. It'd be a wrap because we dropped so many picks. We dropped so many picks.
Let's not get it messed up.
I've been doing this thing.
At the beginning.
Oh yeah. That's like Troy. He remind me of Troy Polamalu a lot, and I think he actually do workouts with him, so it makes sense.
No, he do.
But he got hands, but I'm just talking. He can't do it by himself.
When it bobbled off, bro.
So,
them with some quick reactions, bro.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough to do what he did.
He like that.
Got some showtime.
Yeah,
like
for
that.
sure.
Like I said, he the safety, so he watching everybody else back on the field. We need our cornerbacks to lock up. Like we need to be able to play zone and be like, all right, they ain't going nowhere. We're gonna give them this 5 yards.
You cannot play zone. You can't play zone against Patrick Mahomes. They say that all
the time.
Patrick Mahomes is the best at beating the zone.
I was just talking about it in general.
Yeah, in generally. Yeah, that man is good though.
I mean, I just feel like there's really not much you can do.
On you.
The only way to stop
what you can do, man. Patrick Mahomes is that guy that you just gonna have to play as best as you can. He's gonna make some type of magic happen. That's just who Patrick Mahomes is. But you got to do your best, and we tried.
We got to score touchdowns too. Eagles ain't gonna get it done against Patrick Mahomes.
I'm glad you said that, Solo. I'm glad you said that. So, because let's move on, because we could talk about that defense forever. As far as how good they've been playing compared to yesterday, which was absolutely trash in the second half. But the offense, let's roll right into that.
All right.
Them fools don't know how to put up points. We have way too many weapons to not put up points. We got Debo. We got Christian McCaffrey. It was National Tight Ends Day, George Kittle. And you know what's crazy? They actually played good.
I was just Sticks. I was just finna say that because Jimmy G actually threw 25 for 37, over 300 and 2 TDs, but he had a pick, and that pick was horrible. But he played all right. He played cool, but he was productive, but we just couldn't.
Any other game? Wait, let's get it straight though. Any other game Jimmy plays like yesterday, we win. Or yesterday. If he does that same thing against the Bears, if he does that same thing against the Broncos, we win. The defense haven't been giving up more than 15 points. All he needs to do is telling him score 21. We win.
I'm gonna agree with that
because saying that.
They did put up 44, and so it's kind of hard to win if you giving up 44 points. So you're right with that. I give you that.
That's the one time I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Is like, bro, you put up 21 points. The defense is supposed to do their job. We've been on y'all head telling y'all the best defense, and then y'all do that.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, that was all right. So how about this? The defense been holding the Niners down the whole season.
Yeah.
And if they have a mishap against Patrick Mahomes,
the Chiefs,
I think we can give them a pass on just that.
If there is one, you're right.
I feel you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get you.
Like the real problem here is the offense. The offense, the play calling, the usage of our weapons. Like that's the problem. And I know y'all try to say Jimmy G was like, okay, whatever. To me, Jimmy G was just normal Jimmy G. And I say that because a lot of them stats to me, what you just read off, Jalen, was kind of empty. Because if you look at the game yesterday, most of that was yak, bro. Like always. Yeah. There was a lot of three passes, very short passes that he put on the money sometimes, and they was able to do something. But other time, he was behind. Yard slant, he's behind.
Talk that talk, Sticks.
If your strength is throwing over the middle and you don't do that consistently, then what are you? Because you don't throw outside the numbers. You don't throw it deep. You for sure ain't running nowhere.
You know what he is? You know what he is? A backup quarterback. A backup quarterback.
A backup quarterback. That's what he is. That's what he is. You know what? And backup quarterbacks make plays like this.
Come on, Jimmy. Let's see what you got. No, Jimmy, no! Jimmy!
But don't do that every time he passes the ball.
No, Jimmy, no!
But that's going to be my thing. I'm going to let y'all know right now, we're going to have some merch coming out or something. But when
Jimmy, no!
Yeah, basically, it's going to be shirts, hats. Y'all might see me with something on that. Be like, why, Jimmy? You never know. But I say this stuff all the time about Jimmy. I say it all the time, and he just continues to prove me right.
Dang, what's the phrase I tagged?
Jimmy G be Jimmy G'ing.
He be Jimmy G'ing. Y'all heard it here first. He be Jimmy G'ing it.
Like, we're gonna start playing clips over here, showing the stuff we said before, and it happened later. Watch. Like for sure.
Mr. Ducks. We don't call him Mr. Ducks.
So what you think about play calling, Sticks? How you think Kyle was doing?
Terrible.
What?
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. By us getting Christian McCaffrey, what's your excuse now?
No excuse.
There's no excuse. You, on paper, you should have one of the most explosive offenses, if not the most explosive offense in the league. You got the number one playmaker in the league in Debo. Christian McCaffrey's is like really close to that as far as being a playmaker goes because he's a running back, he's a receiver. You can use him. Now I know he just got there and we got plenty of time to get stuff going. So we got to see how that's gonna play out. But the man is smart. You could have had an end around and let the man just get it and run a few more times just to let don't take him off the field on third down. Exactly. Even if you don't use him, keep him there. So the defense is like, hey, Christian McCaffrey over there. And then all of a sudden Ayuk is somewhere else. Or you got Danny Gray out there shooting deep. Oh, my bad. Let's not mention Danny Gray because he gets in for one reason, and it's to go deep. We don't have a quarterback that. Oh, we do have a quarterback that can do it. That's right. His ankle's broke though because of the play calling. The play calling, like you said before, we in this position because of play calling. Our quarterback, the way Debo is used, the way Ayuk is used, our running game, all of it. I don't know where the magic went. Where's the magic, Kyle?
My thing is magic.
It was
everybody swears Kyle is the best.
Everything at your disposal, but yet you can cough up 2 touchdowns against the Chiefs, bro. You know we had to go in here scoring a bunch of points.
Right.
Hey man, I feel
Even
like
Ayuk said it. Ayuk was like, it's we just got a lot of players. It's tough when you go out here and scoring 23 points. They don't even expect to score 23. The players themselves want to score 30 plus, at least with that kind of team. But let me calm down. Let me let y'all go ahead and
like
tackle
you said,
that play calling question.
You said, I think what you just said, Sticks. You said we only put Green in so
Danny
he can go deep.
Danny Gray. Yeah,
so he can
he's our
go
deep
deep.
ball threat.
That's what she said. But I just feel like we'll be all right. The play calling gonna be what it be. I mean, Cal done led us to some big games, and he's not. I wouldn't call him wishy-washy because Cal is a textbook coach. He want to be physical and pound that. He want to pound the ball. He don't care who in front of him. He want our line to be physical. So and that just comes with running the ball. So I know we're gonna be a running team, but I just feel like with Kyle at coach, it's gonna be hard for us to have a quarterback that can throw the ball and do it effectively. We can have one, but are we going to use him the right way? Because did we use Trey Lance the right way? It's inevitable when it comes to Kyle Shanahan and his players. I'm sure the Niners are in the weight room all the time. All they do is practice formations. All they do is practice motions. That's all they do. All they do is practice and run plays. The pass plays and the trick plays they just sprinkle that in there. But they focus on beating you down physically, and after they beat you down physically, that's when the mental part come in. So I think Kyle, he a good coach, but I think we need to be more of a threat when it comes to passing the ball. And it's hard to do that. It's hard with Jimmy G. It's hard. Right. It's hard.
Yeah, because we talked about this earlier. What's the point of getting a V6 Camaro? Like, that's what you have. You have
right. What's the point?
You have a V12. You have a V12 though.
Hey, y'all get it.
V12 just isn't capable of driving right. He just doesn't get all the power he has behind the wheel. And then you have
talk that talk, Sally. Talk that talk.
You got this coach that we swear by. Every commentator say he's the best. He's the offensive mind. Look at the guru.
Where? Mm-hmm. I want to see it.
Need something. You ain't got no excuses no more. I don't want to hear no excuses. Our guy went down, Trey went down. You got Garoppolo still like you want it. I don't want to hear no excuses from you. If I don't get my 6th ring this year, just what are we doing?
Yeah.
You got everything you need.
Exactly.
John Harbaugh.
Hey, this is real room service. Y'all getting sports talk, car talk, life talk, everything. This is real room service.
You bring it to your front door. What's man, tell them my mama, we need to make these plays. We got every what you need. What more do you need? What more do you want from me?
What more?
I'm like, what more do you want from me?
Man.
Everything.
Man.
Jim, but look though. So Jim Harbaugh, he has more wins than Kyle Shanahan in only 4 years. Kyle Shanahan been there for 6.
Hey,
he has a losing record with us, man. Like, we need to pay attention to this. All people paying attention to is how we ended the season and stuff. And I get it, but we didn't end the season with a ring, though. Like, where is it? We ain't had one since the 94 season. So
and Harbaugh might have got us to the Super Bowl, and he might have got us wins, but he didn't get us no ring, but he was still
his play calling was good though.
Man, he was still a better coach.
The players loved him. The players wanted to die for bruh.
That man had Cap out here looking great.
Harbaugh might be the best coach we done had in like 10 years. I ain't even going to cap.
It's been a minute.
Maybe been a minute. So
I never wanted him to leave. That hurt my feelings.
Man, that hurt for sure. That hurt.
Harbaugh had us rowdy. He had us. You did not want to see the Niners. You did not want to play us. The defense was.
Who's got it better than us?
Nobody.
Come on, man. Come on. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Pull through, Sticks.
Daily making songs out there. You feel me?
I'm tired of haters. I'm tired of haters telling us we're still on quest for 6. How long are we gonna be on our quest for 6? We gotta.
I don't even want to hear it no more. This is the longest quest of all time. Let's just not say it. Let's just not say it until it shows up.
Yo, he said this is the longest quest of all time.
Let's talk about Quest for 6 when we up by 28 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. Then talk about it. Like, give me 5 minutes to set up and come here and let y'all know how I feel.
Not with Kyle.
Room service.
Room service.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, we just had to bring it and talk about it real quick about how the Chiefs just smacked us. But we're going to let y'all go, and we're going to get back on y'all in a new one. Thanks, Solo, for coming through and talking to us about this Niner game. Of course, J-Rock, you my guy. Thank you for rocking out with us. And we're going to holler at y'all on the next one, man.
The blood.